Well, good Friday morning from the Koningsdam, Holland, America, on the coastal California. Today is a sea day on our way to Ensenada.
It's exciting just to have another sea day, resting after, like we mentioned last night, or in our last video, is being able just to have a day of rest in some aspect. But we're going to start with learning how to make towel animals, which will be exciting, and to learn how to do that. Maybe check out some trivia, of course, eat some lunch, get some drinks, really just kind of enjoy and just see what happens.
And tonight is Gala night number 2. I didn't bring 2 sport coats, so I'm going to be dressing down a little bit, but still making sure that I look appropriate. You have a nice dress for tonight, so we're looking forward to that as well. So we're going to go fill our sodas now and then head out to making towel animals. So let's go.
It's always nice to have that just in case you forget what day it is.
Yeah, it is Friday.
It also means it's almost over.
Your beautiful animals in your room so far? You got one, yeah, exactly, on the gala night, I believe. But have you enjoyed that one at least? Okay, good.
That was such a fun little quick show of how to make towel animals. Wow. Animals.
That was, let's translate that into, that was a fun time.
Yes.
Watching towel animals. I can't even say it. I'm worried about it if I'm
Towel
going to say
animals. It was lots of fun, and some key things that we've already seen in our room.
Yeah, so they said they only do it 2 nights here, but our room steward has been doing it every night, so I guess we've been very fortunate to see a few different towel animals and putting our sunglasses on it and just having some fun with it.
It's a blast.
So now we're going to go up to one of the cafes and have lunch. All right, well, we just got done with the Grand Dutch Cafe, and that was a really good sandwich that I had. That mustard, the ham, just that soft bun, that mustard was really creamy, really good.
Yeah, I took a nibble of it, and yeah, very delicious. Definitely highly recommended for sure. I did the triple berry pannenkoek. It was more like a crepe or Swedish pancake. Very delicious, delicious flavor. There was berries inside, and the compote was, oh my gosh, by far an amazing dish. And it had candied orange peels on top. Very delicious, kind of brought that whole dish together. And then, of course, the cafe latte, very rich, very flavorful, and definitely better than your Lido deck coffee.
Yeah, and as we were kind of finishing up our cafe experience, We're going to be heading to a cooking demonstration next. We'll probably just walk around a bit. It's about an hour and a half, walk around a little bit, and then head over to the cooking demonstration.
Soaking up some rays this afternoon, and I am enjoying my lovely cocktail.
I've got a Budweiser here. And we wanted just to take a moment just to talk about the Elite Drink Package. If you book in advance, it's $44.95 plus 18% gratuity, or it's $54.95 once on board. So it came to about $742 for the entire week, the 7 days. That includes up to 15 alcoholic drinks and unlimited soda, non-alcoholic beverages for us. That's with the Elite package. It's my understanding the Signature package currently has a limit of 15 drinks combined, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. So for $742 and not having to worry this week about, do I want that extra drink at the show, or do I want to try something unique at Tamarind, which we probably wouldn't have done without the package.
And those drinks are amazing, so we're looking forward to trying some more tonight. But for sure, for me especially, it's just nice to be able to enjoy a glass of wine at dinner and not, again, having to think about, like, do I want to spend $15 on a glass of wine, or to be able to enjoy a couple different coffees throughout the day.
Yeah, for me as well, it's, a bottle of water is $4.50. If I want a bottle of water to take to the room, I don't have to take a cup or anything from one of the various vending areas where the dispensers are. I can just go up to any bar, grab a water, and not have to worry about that $4.50. For me, 4 or 5 drinks pays for it if we book at that $44.95. I think it came out to $742 for the 7 days. I think if you book on board, it's an extra $165 is what we calculated. So $742 plus 165, that's what, 907 something around there. So definitely you save about $160 booking it in advance. Plus, you have the peace of mind. We always budget for it since we've started doing drinking packages on board. So for us, it's just 4 or 5 drinks, and then Renee's coffee is really just
Coffees. And as TK mentioned, the waters. I mean, just being able to have a water right away in the morning, in the afternoon, a couple of them. We get a couple before we go to bed.
We just wanted to talk a little bit about that as we head to the cooking demonstration. Just talk a little bit about it. We find value in it. We don't calculate kind of our cost, but just eyeballing it. 4 or 5 drinks a day really pays for itself when it's book it in advance at $45 plus about $8 once you add the 18% gratuities. For us, it's worth it having to budget it, not having to be like, all right, are we on target, are we not? Not that we're heavy drinkers by any means, but even as a moderate small drinker, you can really find some value in it, or at least being able to help better budget for your travel. So that's our recommendation from here. If you're a moderate drinker, it's definitely worth it for us.
So, the star of today's show is going to be tortillas. Now, we all know that tortillas are a staple in the Mexican cuisine. We see them as part of the dish itself, or what the Mexicans call the edible silverware, so to scoop up the sauce, same as bread is used in other parts of the world. And so our executive sous chef all the way from India, please welcome Das. Hello, Das, how are you?
Good. Good afternoon, everybody.
So are you excited about our arrival into Ensenada tomorrow? Anything you want to try in Mexico?
No.
Like your enthusiasm?
Get straight in the pot, and that should be good.
So you said this takes about 20 minutes, right? 10 to 20 minutes?
That doesn't mean you can start talking again.
No, I mean, I was actually going to say 10 to 20 minutes. If you want to talk amongst yourselves, we'll come back in 10, 20 minutes.
So we're adding the toasted corn,
Perfect.
tortilla into it.
Now,
So once this simmers for another 10 minutes, and you blend it with a star blender, it's going to look something like this. I feel very clever when I do that.
there we go. Magic of television.
We came up with serving the soup in this. So we keep these and the bowls really hot, so that because of the small mouth, your soup's going to stay relatively hot. By the time it reaches you, it should be hot. If it is not piping hot, send the guy right back. Eggs would roll, but you'll get your soup hot.
Looks very delicious. Now, do you have any tips on how to store it so it doesn't go brown? All right, so we're cutting the meat. I think they seared it for a little longer than expected. Yeah. Any last words?
Enjoy your cruise. I'll be around in the dining room. If you want any more tips, just wave me down.
All right, please give Chef Dawson a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Wow, that was a really fun experience doing the port to table. Kind of seeing the cooking demonstrations by the chef on board here.
And the interaction between the cruise director and the chef was just hilarious, and all had us cracking up laughing, and it was lots of fun.
Yeah, it was also really cool to see kind of how they pull all the dishes together, kind of sped it up for kind of like TV where they had stuff already done at different stages, which was cool. Kind of, you didn't have to wait 20 minutes for the water to boil and things like that. So it's really cool just to kind of get some tips and tricks on how to make some of these dishes at home. If you're ever on Holland, America, they have that port to table. I would highly recommend it.
Definitely highly recommend it.
So now we're probably just gonna walk around the ship a bit, and it is gala night, so we'll probably be getting dressed up here shortly and going to dinner, as we probably just won't feel much of us just bumming around the ship today. But Renee wanted to go get some more sun, some lounging, relaxing, as we conclude the last sea day on our trip here.
Right, it's time for trivia. After some relaxing, we are now going to see how well we do in trivia.
Everyone, are you ready to play some trivia? Woohoo! Awesome. So for
Well, we had a very nice couple that joined us at our table here, who helped us get 7. We got 7 correct out of the 15.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think we would have even had that many if it was just the two of us playing.
No, we would have had maybe 1 or 2,
Yeah,
and that was being generous.
yeah. We're not very good at trivia, but it's always fun to take it in and learn something new.
Absolutely. But the team that did win got the 15 answers correct, as well as the bonus question.
Yeah.
So they got 17 points out of 17 points. There were 2 teams. One gentleman by himself, and then a team of 6. And the gentleman by himself got the bonus question, the tiebreaker right. So kudos to that gentleman. And, so now we're just going to probably go get ready for dinner.
All ready and dressed for gala night, the second one of this cruise.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to heading back to the dining room all dressed up. Seeing some of the folks dressed up before, it seemed like people are more dressed up for the second one, where I thought it would be kind of the reverse, where more people would be dressed up for the first one and kind of dressed down a bit on the second. So it looks like I'm going without the sport coat tonight, just have the sweater. Renee has a nice lovely dress and a nice ship necklace. It's got kind of the, I don't know, what do you call those things?
I don't know.
The little things, the chains.
Chain.
Yeah. So, well, let's go off to dinner and have an enjoyable evening.
First off, before I get into my appetizer, I just want to say that our wait staff this evening has been amazing, very attentive, and always on top of the ball on what we need, making sure we're happy, giving us some extra bread that we haven't even gotten in any of the nights so far that we've been in the dining room. So by far, these two are amazing, Dewey and Bagoose. Now, for my appetizer, I have the apple and pear frise salad with a balsamic vinaigrette and a blue cheese crouton. That one I'll skip because I don't like blue cheese, but it does look delicious. So let's take a little snippet here. Ooh, wow. The mixture of the apple and the pear and that balsamic, very delicious.
The order white wine, sir. Yep. Okay. party just started. Who's driving now? Let's go.
That was awesome.
How's it taste?
I don't know. We'll see. It was a recommended wine from our waiter. That's good. You can get the name of it real quick here. Might take me a minute, and the pronunciation of it. They have a really extensive menu, and it's just awesome. But the pressure is on. I'm not gonna find it. It was an Italian wine recommended by Dewey. I had to go with it. So.
Don't burn yourself.
Yeah.
Ooh, beautiful.
Black pepper tenderloin with a grilled soup.
For dinner, I got the beef tenderloin, came with spinach, asparagus, and grilled pineapple with a lovely gravy. It does come with shrimp. Our waiter, as it was coming to the table, was like, dinner with no shrimp. And he's like, oh no, but here it comes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. So, I am not a shrimp person, so TK can eat those. But let's dig into this lovely, delicious tenderloin. Great seasoning of salt and pepper, which is all that you really need. It kind of tastes like almost like a prime rib. It just has that texture and flavoring that you would get with a prime rib. Let's try some of that spinach. Oh. Very creamy and delicious.
Onto our shrimp. You can tell they kind of buttered it up, lemoned it, put it on the grill. Has a nice kind of char taste to it. And now to the signature dish of the dish, the tenderloin. Similar sentiments to Renee. It has kind of that prime rib sense, but you can definitely tell it's a nice medallion. A nice fillet, really good flavor. That gravy really kind of adds a little bit, even though I probably could have gone without, but still the gravy does add a nice kind of touch to the dish.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Do you tonight?
I'll be okay.
I'm good, thank you. For dessert, of course, always fun ending the night with a lovely dessert. I got the almond orange cake with mandarin oranges and the sponge cake, and I think this is just mascarpone or some kind of delicious frosting. So let's take delicious. Oh, this so reminds me of the almond poppy seed muffins my grandma Peterson used to make. Oh, it just brings it. This is so delicious, and just so the orange flavor is really good too.
All right, I did the warm flourless chocolate cake, and this looks delicate. It's got kind of like a spongy, nice warm center. Has some mascarpone on the side with fresh berries. Wow. I don't know what they do to make it flourless, but it really just has a nice, kind of just melts in your mouth. Has a great chocolate flavor, the berries, the cream on the side. Really fresh, has a nice, chocolate sauce on top, just fantastic. Really good. What a fantastic dinner tonight.
Yeah, our wait staff, Dewey and Bagus, amazing, and would definitely recommend if you're ever in Holland, America and they're on the ship, just request them. I'm hoping we can request them for tomorrow for our final night for dinner.
Yeah, really attentive staff, and not that our other wait staff haven't been, but they were just really attentive and have been top notch for us this evening. So
Yeah, and dinner, as usual, was delicious. Had good flavor, and no complaints on our end.
now we're going to go up to Tamarind on deck number 10. They have a wasabi drink that we've been itching to try, so let's go upstairs and try it out.
So we're having the wasabi drink, but this is a lychee. Soaked in wasabi.
Try the bomb.
But it's like a apple and a pear and a kiwi all mixed together.
She is soaked in wasabi, as Renee was saying. You kind of mix it around in your drink, and it's edible as well. So
It's definitely different with the wasabi one. I just didn't want it in my drink, but I liked it like like an appetizer.
oh wow, it's really good.
Try the bomb. The wasabi
It has a
bomb.
nice wasabi flavor to it. My goodness, that's good. We just had the wasabi cocktail, and it was fantastic. The lychee was soaked in wasabi. It really bites you at the very beginning of it, but then it just dissipates really quickly.
You guys, it's so tasty.
It kind of had the texture of kind of like the inside of a grape.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And it's one of their highly rated,
Top selling.
drinks here in Tamarind Bar.
So I definitely recommend it. If you're ever up here, definitely try it out. We've tried out the other drinks here, and they're all fantastic so far.
Wow, is all I can say about the show. We didn't really know what to expect with the show, but it was beyond amazing. What did you think?
The choreographic nature of it was just awesome, playing into the video, as you were saying, just incredible. It looks like they're on the schedule for tomorrow. We're gonna have to come back. It's just
Yeah.
It was definitely a fun show to watch. If you ever see the Step One Dance Company on your itinerary, on your daily planner,
Don't miss it.
be sure to check it out. I don't know. At this point, we might go listen to some music, have a couple more drinks.
And then head to bed and wake up in Ensenada, Mexico. What a fun day at sea here on the Holland America Koningsdam.
Yeah, what a really fun day. We had a lot of activities from trivia to cooking demonstration to some really nice drinks that were made for us, to the world stage, and this wonderful towel animal behind us.
We think it's a seagull.
It kind of looks like one of those things where they have like the mustache and the nose.
Yeah, and it has my sunglasses on.
Yeah, so anyhow, we just had a really fantastic day. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to our channel, thank you so much for finding us. Please feel free to subscribe, like the video. We hope to bring at least one more video from this series. We're going to Ensenada tomorrow. Should be a fun time. We don't really have plans. We had been waitlist on an ATV tour, but unfortunately that second spot hasn't opened up, so they just had that one spot where we needed for two. Tomorrow, Ensenada, we'll probably walk around. We were talking to the crew here. It sounded like a lot of things are really close to the port. Renee might want to try that margarita out for where they had the first margarita ever made. Yeah, so I guess until tomorrow, we'll see you soon.